Energy, like air and water, is something we all need. But harnessing the different energy resources hasn't always been easy or Earth-friendly. Our planet has cried out for smarter, cleaner, and sustainable. The result? American companies that are competing fiercely to meet those challenges, and one company is leading the way.
Well, here at Cummins, we're competing fiercely to meet the challenges that are before us. And I think the real thing that we have to do now is we have to step up to the next level as we drive toward zero carbon, drive toward more sustainable solutions for our customers. And it's really, from an engineering perspective, requires yet a greater and greater level of creativity, innovation, thinking outside the box. It's really about putting together the right technologies, making sure that they're dependable, they're innovative, they're solution-oriented for our customers, and that ultimately everybody wins because of those solutions.
Cummins, Destination Zero, focuses on reaching net zero emissions by 2050. It's this kind of sustainability and climate awareness Cummins puts front and center. The company's microgrid systems are but one of its current products, helping reach the 2050 goal.
We always get questions from customers, how can you help us improve our carbon footprint? How can we reduce the fuel consumption? And we're always trying to find solutions for our customers. So by integrating our generators with solar, wind, energy storage, and other energy sources, we found ways to reduce the fuel consumption substantially, improving the total cost of ownership for our customers, and helping them achieve their sustainability goals.
A microgrid is essentially a connection of energy sources and the work you're trying to get done, or the loads, as we would say. So the energy could be from the sun, from the wind, from hydrocarbon fuels or zero carbon fuels like hydrogen, through solar panels, through fuel cells, through power generating equipment. And then it's all connected together, managed, and delivered to whatever those loads are, whatever you're trying to do. And the benefit of our Cummins microgrid solution is that it's exceptionally flexible, programmable, and resilient. And for that reason, it provides a lot greater dependability. It can meet a lot of different customer needs, and it's really easy to install and commission. Our solutions at Cummins and microgrids is really about providing the most sustainable, dependable, and efficient power. And we do that with a really flexible solution, one that can adapt to a lot of different loads, a lot of different power sources. And as an energy to power solution provider, this is what we do. So our system is very capable to run in utility connected mode or in island mode, whatever the case may be. We can adapt to all of those different use cases because of the system's flexibility and the resilience that we provide.
So we get a lot of requests for microgrid systems for many different applications and market segments. For example, we sell a lot of microgrid systems for data centers, healthcare facilities, military stationary bases, and forward operating bases. And the reason people use microgrids and they work with us is they know that we have reliable generator sets, diesel and natural gas, and they want to integrate or plug and play with solar and wind and batteries to reduce the fuel consumption or to improve the system resiliency and reliability. So we work with different solar companies, wind companies, battery companies, and we put together systems to help our customers improve the resiliency and improve the efficiency and total system operation cost. So we reduce the operation cost by burning less fuel and using more and more renewable energy.
Cummins customers are global and practically everywhere, from the largest urban centers to mid and small-sized cities and towns to the most remote, including this one, Calvert Island, British Columbia, 250 miles north of Vancouver.
We worked with a company called Hawkeye Energy. They integrated 50 kilowatts of solar, 600 kilowatt hours of batteries with our two 72 kilowatt diesel gensets. These diesel gensets were running basically prime power 24/7, and we're burning 500 liters a day. When we integrated with solar and the batteries, we reduced the consumption of fuel 83%. So we saved them thousands of dollars per day, more than $750,000 a year by integrating with renewable energy sources.
Cummins Microgrid systems are helping a diversity of public and private entities use energy more efficiently, saving millions of dollars and kilowatt hours.
One of the more common questions we keep getting from customers is, why should I invest in a microgrid system? How does it help my bottom line and help me save money? One, you can use it for fuel abatement. With the cost of diesel going up, as you can imagine, it's very expensive, especially in remote communities and islands. Integrating with renewables will help reduce the fuel cost and consumption substantially for the customer, saving up to millions of dollars in some projects. Even if you're just using the microgrid system for resiliency purposes, if you lose one energy source, you know you have another energy source to carry the load, and you don't have to worry about losing power and losing millions of dollars if you're a mission critical facility or a data center in outages.
Stay tuned. When we come back, we'll take you to the heart of Cummins Microgrid to see not only how this technology platform works, but how the customers are helping shape microgrid to meet their exact business and energy needs. It's here at Cummins Manufacturing Facility, just outside Minneapolis, where microgrids integrated power system solutions take shape. Vice President of Engineering, Gary Johansson, helps lead the way.
I think it's also important to recognize that the investment we've made here in the Power Integration Center doesn't stop here. So we're going to continue to invest in new capabilities and functionality to bring even greater value to our customers.
Cummins prides itself on creating sophisticated, cutting-edge technology from off-grid remote locations to urban and life-saving applications worldwide. And much of that begins right here in the Minnesota plant. Cummins Microgrid is taking on climate change in a way that offers fully integrated solutions across a broad range of power components.
Cummins is investing in a lot of new technologies to help fight climate change. So for example, we have now hydrogen fuel cells, and we have hydrogen electrolyzers, so we can generate green hydrogen, we can generate blue hydrogen. We can also use the hydrogen to generate electricity using our fuel cells. We're also looking into batteries and energy storage systems, and we're investing in system controls and microgrid controls to help integrate our gensets with other renewable energy sources.
The customer-popular Power Integration Center is an integral part of this world-class facility. Cummins, known for building some of the biggest and most powerful market-proven large-scale engines on the planet, fosters a 21st century commitment to going green, helping harness sustainable, clean energy, including solar, as a top priority. Systems engineer Corey Bergendahl offers guided lab tours for those requesting a better understanding of microgrid and its tremendous cost and energy-saving benefits.
Welcome to Cummins. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So here in the control room, this is where we can visualize all of the different things in the lab. So on the left-hand screen, we've got the Cummins microgrid control system. So this is where you will have all of the different assets in the lab. You'll see their status, you can control them, you operate the system. On the right-hand side, this is where we gather all of the data. So in real time, we're taking voltage and current and power measurements and allowing our operators to see whether the whole power system is operating the way that it's supposed to.
Do you have an example of what a microgrid control configuration for a customer would look like?
Yeah, actually on our Fridley campus here, the whole campus itself is a microgrid. So I can go after this tour, walk you right over to that power system and show how it operates our entire manufacturing facility here. In the meantime, let's go check out the next room, which is the rest of the lab. So the next thing we're gonna see is the microgrid switchgear, which is the center part of our Power Integration Center lab.
Okay.
This equipment is where we connect all the different assets in the lab. We've got utility source coming in, battery storage, solar. This is really just a bigger version of what you have in your house. So think of the circuit breaker panel in your house. It takes the utility power from the street, or maybe you have solar panel in your house, and it connects to your loads, your toaster, your oven, etc. Here's that same thing, just on a bigger scale. And this is where we bring all of those things together in testing microgrids. Over here is where we have all the controllers that remotely operate the circuit breakers in the microgrid switchgear. And inside these cabinets, we've left plenty of space to put different control systems, so we can swap out the entire thing based on the different customer applications. Up here's our solar test area. So this is where we have a DC solar simulator over there, and then area to put photovoltaic solar inverters.
So how is this system different than using the solar on the rooftop?
So there's a couple of ways that this is different. Number one, we have control of whether it's sunny or cloudy. We can simulate a sunny day or a cloudy day by loading different irradiance profiles into the solar simulator. Another thing that we can do is work with the load profiles and the forecast information that we get from our outside sources to recreate the same kind of sun situation and load situation that you might see at a customer site.
Oh, cool.
This piece of equipment is called the Matrix switchgear, and it's very unique to the Power Integration Center lab. What we've done here is we've actually created a large matrix of connections between our different power assets. So the fuel cells, the generator set, the solar panels, the battery storage, they all come into this switchgear and then can be cross-connected in different combinations to build whatever topology that a customer might need.
So is this part of the package that I would expect to receive from Cummins?
Typically, no. This is unique to the lab. So what this allows us to do is create those different setups for you, but then in your actual solution, it would be something much more streamlined and simple. So you asked me before about what a system might look like at your actual facility. So here we are. This is the real system that we use to operate our Fridley campus. So the manufacturing floor, all of the offices, this microgrid control system operates that entire facility. So this is exactly kind of what you would expect to get at your site. Here in the outdoor area of the lab, this is where we have all of the different connection pads for our different power assets. So we have 5 pads that are capable of up to 500 kilowatts each, and we have 2 pads that are capable of 2 megawatts each. I really enjoyed giving the tour to Jen today. Got a lot of great questions, a lot of questions I've seen from other customers in a variety of different applications, from healthcare to data centers to remote communities, all looking for how they can achieve their sustainability goals. And it's really fun to be able to bring them to our facility in Minnesota and work together to figure out what is a microgrid today, what does that look like in the future, and how we can work together.
Cummins offers fully integrated cloud-based systems, giving microgrid users the ability to check system status, identify faults, and access critical notifications remotely. To discover how Cummins integrated power system solutions featuring its microgrid systems can help you, your company, or organization meet emission requirements and save energy while helping your bottom line, visit Cummins.com or our website at InsideTheBlueprint.com.